welcome to my podcast, Dre. Dre
Hey,
is here today. I am very privileged to have him here, and he's going to talk to us about resilience. He is a speaker, life coach, and endurance athlete who has turned. I've. Oh, sorry. Let's start. Stop. Sorry. Hi, Dre. Welcome to the
hey, what's up?
podcast.
How's it going?
Dre Nuzum is a resilient speaker, life coach, and endurance athlete who has turned adversity into purpose. After a life altering accident that shattered his leg in 7 places, he rebuilt his life through discipline, endurance sports, and mentoring young people who lack strong guidance. Today, he helps others develop the mindset and resilience needed to overcome challenges and pursue meaningful lives. I am so
Mm,
privileged to have you here today.
Appreciate the introduction.
Okay, well, why don't you just start out and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, of course. I'm originally from Toledo, Ohio. I grew up in the foster system for a few years, and then I got adopted into a huge family. I have over 54 siblings altogether.
Wow.
So growing up is was a story in itself. Being homeschooled, I walked on, played D1 college football, learned a lot about resilience through that. After college, I went the stunt route. I started being in small music videos, small films, trying to build my resume. I got my big break auditioning for Marvel Live, and I ended up um, attempting a stunt which almost took my life. Had me in the hospital for about 4 months. It took me 14 months to recover. Since then, I've been overcoming and just sharing my story, motivating people to overcome. I'm now a licensed skydiver. I've been on American Ninja Warrior a few times. I've done over 20 High Rocks fitness competitions, and I'm excited what the future brings.
Wow, we're really excited to have you here. So tell me about your big family that you grew up with. That is amazing. 54 siblings.
Definitely, definitely. It's almost like a blur because I'm thinking back. I'm like, dang, we really did that. So yeah, I was separated from my mom at 2 years old. She was in the gang life in Toledo, and our house got shot up while we were inside. Me and my brothers and children's services came, took us away. And then I hadn't seen my mom since I was 2. So pause that for a second. I was in foster care from 2 to 4 and then got adopted into a huge family of 32 altogether. And so from 4 to 17, that was my life, a bunch of siblings. I have 13 siblings with special needs. So just growing up, changing diapers, pushing people in wheelchairs, helping people walk, it just kind of was natural. And now when things happen in the real world, whether someone's dealing with something, it's kind of like, oh, I know this. I've dealt with this. And so, like, I am very blessed to have that, whether it's a seizure or um, just a struggle with a certain movement that one of my siblings had, I'm able to like, oh, I know how to deal with this situation. So yeah, and then moved out 17 and got reunited with my mom my senior year in college. She found us on Facebook and been trying to patch up some loose years ever since then.
Wow, that is amazing. You told me that you were homeschooled. How is that with all that going on?
Yeah, looking back, I think it was beneficial just with a lot of siblings. I was the fourth youngest of 32, and so I got honestly looking back, I think it was a blessing that I was one of the youngest and I got to see my older siblings like make mistakes, and for me it was like, oh, don't do that, don't do this. So it sucks for them because they were the guinea pigs in a lot of ways, but they ended up going to school before me and I was supposed to be next in line, but they just kept getting in trouble because it was a lot, being homeschooled and then being thrown out to public school. It's a culture shock, and my parents were like, yeah, we're not going to send you to high school. So it was good, it was good for what it was. I learned a lot. I think I'm pretty smart. I graduated college with a 3.0, so I feel like I'm pretty smart.
You are pretty smart. And you learned from all your other siblings. So by the
Yeah.
time it got to you, you already knew all the answers.
Yeah, exactly.
So Tell me about when you were hit by a car.
Yeah, I've always been fearless. I self-taught myself to do a backflip in the grass when I was 10 years old. I've always been jumping off couches, swinging off stuff, and so that's always been in my back pocket. And once I realized I wasn't going to the NFL, playing college football, I was like, okay, what else do I want to do with my life? And got connected with the right people that got me into the stunt world. And yeah, so I was doing the stunt where I was flipping over a car as it was driving at me, and we practiced the height of the car, my flip, everything was perfect. I was clearing it. The day of, I did it like a practice run, like 7 times, perfect. And I decided to do one more just for, to make sure we got the shot. And yeah, the last one he hit me. He was going a little bit faster than what we practiced, everyone there said. And I got knocked unconscious. I was in a coma for a week and a half.
Oh,
It took me 9 months to walk on my own. I was, yeah, 32 injuries altogether,
wow.
shattered my leg in over 7 pieces. Just being super athletic, playing college football and whatnot, it was humbling because I've never experienced something like that. All I knew was run, fast, jump, so like for me to be in a wheelchair and crutches, it was humbling, but I knew that was the end of the story. And that's how I, gained that time in the hospital by myself. It really teaches you a lot because, like, after all your friends and family are gone, like, nobody's supposed to stay, but after everyone's gone, it's like, it's just you and God, and you're like, "Now what?" You know what I'm saying? Like, people can pray for you, they can donate, they can hold your hand, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to get up and do something about it?
Wow. So tell me how you went from that to being a licensed skydiver.
Yeah, so, okay, the week my doctor gave me a full recovery, he said, "You're gonna make it. Everything's good, no more doctor visits." I was so pumped on life, I was like, "I gotta go skydiving or something." And so that weekend, he cleared me on Monday. Saturday, I went skydiving to celebrate. And, for me, skydiving is kind of like that cherry on the top of my completion journey. And once I did that, the instructor was like, "Hey, if you want to get your license, here you go. Here's a pamphlet." And I was like, "Oh, you can get your license like a normal pedestrian civilian can get their license." And that kind of just opened up a can of worms, and it got plugged in, got my license, and just been jumping ever since. And for me, yes, it's fun. Yes, it's a rush, but it's almost therapeutic in a lot of ways because it's a reminder of this is my completion journey of my accident.
You are truly amazing. So do
Thank
you
you.
want to share anything else about how you turned your adversity into confidence, leadership, and performance?
Yeah, I tell people a lot of times when I speak, I think that everyone has that resilience in them. It just takes the right type of people to unlock it for you, is how I explain it to, like, a lot of the youth, is, my vision when I speak and when I tell my story is like, if this was you, you can do it too. If you were in my shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants to be hit by a car, but
No.
it's not Dre that's special. It's like I unlocked that potential to like overcome. And whether you're dealing with, like laid off work, divorce or anything like that, there's still a way you can overcome and still be fulfilled in your life. And so I think for me, it was a lot of time by myself and just reflecting on, oh, if I give up or if I throw in the towel, I can still be in a wheelchair right now. Cause I just like, oh, woe is me. I'll never be able to jump. But I want to see what happens if I don't give up because we know what the statistics say. You've shattered your leg. You're probably going to take like 2 or 3 years to walk. But I want to defy the odds, defy the statistics, and see what happens if I put my head down and never give up. So it's a lot of just like self-reflecting and just like, now what? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to walk again? So let's get up.
So tell me, what is now up for you? What's next for you?
Yeah, I want to get on more stages, keep speaking. I'm really big on youth, foster youth, just kids that don't have a strong parental guidance or a strong masculine figure in their life. I teach tumbling and gymnastics, and a lot of feedback I get from moms or parents in general was like, "My son values your class. Like you're the only positive male role model in his life." You know what I'm saying? And I realized that that's super important. And I can think back when I was young of different figures in my life that was like, I remember that one saying he said, I remember that smile he gave me, stuff like that. And for me to be that for a kid, it means the world.
Very inspirational for sure.
Mhm, definitely.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us today?
Yeah, if you have any interest in skydiving, shoot me a message or an email. Right now I'm currently skydiving in every state. I've done 21 states, and my goal is to either tell my story and impact somebody to want to overcome something, skydiving, start a new job, whatever, buy a house, whatever type of thing that you've been sitting on. And sharing my story kind of like motivates you to like actually pull the plug. Hit me up because I'm trying to get someone new in every state to jump. Sometimes I tell my story and they're like, I don't want to skydive, but I should probably have this conversation with a certain person. You know what I'm saying? Just like some sort of motivation. And so like that's my goal. I got like 29, can't do math, 29 more states left. So if you want to know more about which states I haven't hit, you can follow me on Instagram.
And if they want you to come into their company and do something on leadership or
Yes.
resilience, you're available for
Schools,
that as well.
exactly.
Oh, schools too. Very
Schools,
good.
conferences. Yeah, I have a niche for a lot of different backgrounds.
Okay. Well, it was fabulous to talk to you today, and I wish you all the best. I know everything will always work out for you because you keep going no matter what, and that's what matters.
I appreciate it. See you soon. Thank you.